There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Where are we off to next? I shall guide us to our nearest destination. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you? Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Naught like a curative to fill one with vim.
Some of our foes are conditioned at ranged attacks. They will prove most troublesome if not dealt with swiftly.
'Tis easily done.
You pulled that off with various... It will be a good shot for our foes by you reach them.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
This lucky us. That's worth taking.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Keep your eyes peeled and beware of dark corners.
By your leave.
You should be.
Any last words? Need healing. I'm happy to oblige. Hold on. Stay right there.
I can do no less in service of the original.
I like that.
What are you doing? We are in the midst of battle.
Is there a worse place to go?
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Right. Just follow me. Ahoy! Arisen! Over here! Surely you didn't think I'd abandon you?
Good show. I dare say we've combed every inch of this place now.
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Ah, yes. Give me a moment to recall the way. I can guide you there if you wish.
Would seem we've little choice but to set out for the place. Ah, now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Eyes up! Harpies are upon us!
Fire! We have yet more locations to attend to.
I say we start with the location nearest us. 'Twill save us a world of effort. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vernon's eastern edge. That's not far from here. There, faster! Harvey
Is weak to fire!
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Oh, there's some...
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Could you come over here?
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself in another world. Shall I lead the way?
Stop!
My magics are at your disposal.
Shall I assist? Never fear, for I am here.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. is no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover. Success!
Once more!
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Our master is a changeable sort, making a careful search one moment, and charging recklessly into battle in the next.
Dogma's Punchmaster. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
Phantoms make for terrifying foes!
You're safe with me.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves!
Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
I expect...
I was sure we were to meet an early end. Fortunate we are that you should find us when you did. My humblest thanks, sir.
We've come to reclaim armaments abandoned on previous monster-culling missions. These roads have grown ever more perilous this past half a year. There's even been tell of banditry near the border. If your journey takes you there, you'd do well to stay on your guard.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Ah, yes. Give me a moment to recall the way. I know the way. Follow me.
Do we make our way there and see what's to be seen?
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly?
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Ah, the twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
I quite agree.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Has quite the temper. I cannot use their range to our advantage.
Decides our path. We have but to follow.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
Would that we could continue our journey together forevermore. But a time may come when we must part.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
The stairs that follow our every move mark this as no ordinary village.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
Fancy a look at my wares? Fancy a look at my wares? In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment.
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch be-
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend the night. Of course, nothing's free in this world.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
All I've learned, I shall turn to your service, Arisen.
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Alas, it would seem I've taken on too much.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmaster. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching, an important milestone in mastering any vocation.
'Tis an honor and a privilege to serve a master so accomplished.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Whatever 'tis, I'll thank you to leave me out of it.
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
Will nothing exciting ever happen here?
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Don't bring trouble to my door, you hear?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we take this. It's something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
What has come over you, Arisen?
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
No sign of monsters or anything else.
I'm not interested.
If I might be so bold as to speak...
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But...
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
Dear me. I'll not take that from you. Huzzah!
Thank you, sir.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. Dara? That man isn't associated with our village anymore. In fact, if e'er you should meet him, pray inform him that he is no longer welcome here. As you like, sir.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to course. Nothing's free in this world.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Happiness is a full stick.
Living's hard, but living's a free.
Do you look at my wares?
ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I thought we'd never find one.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brant at once. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Over here, if you please. We have reached our destination. Chest lies just beyond our reach.
One could almost think this was done to vex us.
Lie ahead. Onward.
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
Where are the skeletons? That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. Can't allow any further harm to come to you.
Ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. You might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Look here. A path. Is it safe, I wonder?
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Oh, that looks scrumptious. And I'm positively famished.
Our bellies will last a little longer.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I suppose we shan't uncover any more treasures here. A shame that.
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Focus your strength, Arisen!
Take this. It's something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Where are the Saurians?
I've just recalled. A campsite I found while beyond the rift isn't far from here. Shall we go? I can lead the way. There are 1 or 2 places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. It's an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Shall we set it rolling?
There's no debilitation a curative cannot mend.
Witness my magic! There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.
Indeed. Here's hoping this remains our usual fare.
I always find it most vexing when we find an item on our journey shortly after paying good gold for it in town.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.